Hello, everyone. I'm Dan Doherty, Director of School Counseling, along with one of our esteemed counselors, Mrs. Christy Olsis, and we're here to talk to you today about schedule release for the 24-25 school year.
Okay, so schedules will be distributed on the afternoon of Friday, April 26th. All student schedules will be emailed to their parents' email or guardians' email addresses. And we would like students to really take a look at their schedules to make sure that there are a few things done. First, make sure that all class periods are filled in. Students should have 5 periods for each of the 3 trimesters. Next, look to see that all trimesters of the course are in the schedule. For instance, if you're taking chemistry, make sure that both trimesters of chemistry are in it. You should see Chemistry 1-1 and Chemistry 1-2. Next, double check to make sure that all of your required courses for graduation are in the schedule. Sometimes a course might not fit in so easily into the schedule, and an alternate elective might have been put in it instead in its place. So just make sure that all required courses are in the schedule. Next, look at balance. Look to see how many academics you have in a trimester and also how many electives you have in a trimester. If we need to even things out a little bit to make it a more balanced schedule, just let us know. Likewise, if a trimester should be lightened for an athletic season or something like marching band or winter guard, we can try to do that as well. Again, just let us know what we can do and we can try to help in any way that we can.
So even with all the preparation and picking the classes that you wanted to take, you may have changed your mind, and we have an opportunity for you to make changes to the schedule that you receive. You may use a schedule change form to request changes to your schedule. Those forms can be found in the Counseling Center and on the WHS scheduling website. We will not change schedules to accommodate a request for a specific teacher, class period, or lunch. All schedule changes must be submitted by May 20th.
Okay, so occasionally there might be an instance where we make schedule changes after that May 20th deadline. Here you can see all of the reasons why we might do that. And you can find this schedule change policy within our course book on the WHS scheduling website. So for instance, if a student needs to retake a class for a higher grade or for graduation requirements, we will make a schedule change. But again, there are very few exceptions to the schedule change deadline. Anything outside of these parameters must be made by that May 20th deadline.
Now, it is in the student's best interest to make all of their schedule changes prior to May 20th. Sometimes classes are only offered in a specific trimester, and therefore it's best to make all the changes now so that the greatest flexibility in scheduling is there. Many classes will fill up as we have many new enrollments over the course of the summer, so please try to make all schedule changes prior to the 20th. Any schedule changes made after the 20th must be made prior to the start of a trimester.
So, some things that seniors need to be thinking about. With our new college prep release that seniors may take if they're taking multiple AP or ACP classes, remember that it is not a credit bearing course and it does not count towards athletic eligibility. Therefore, students must pass all 4 of their classes in their schedule in order to remain academically eligible to play. So, student athletes, look at your schedule, look to see what other 4 courses you have in your schedule. If you have any concerns that you might not be passing all 4 classes in that trimester, talk to your counselor. But again, make sure that you are meeting academic eligibility in order to be able to play. Also, there will be absolutely no college prep releases added to a student schedule after the May 20th deadline.
Now, how do you complete the schedule change form? You are simply going to write in the classes you want to drop, and you're going to write in the classes that you want to add in its place. Review the list of cut and closed courses on the back of the form. Remember that these class periods and teachers are subject to change prior to the start of any given trimester. Cut classes, for example, are classes that are no longer being offered for the 24-25 school year. Closed courses are courses that are close to capacity. You may request closed courses. However, that course may close due to popularity and you may not be able to get in that class.
So, what does the schedule change form look like? It's pretty simple. Like Mr. Doherty said, you are going to list what classes you would like to drop, and then you're going to list the classes that you add. Make certain that the number of credits you are adding equals the number of credits you are dropping. So if you are dropping, for instance, a 2 trimester class like AP Psych, we need to add in 2 more trimesters worth of classes, whether that's another 2 trimester course or 2 1 trimester courses. Just make sure that the number of credits are equal. It is not a bad idea to put in an alternate option. So as you can see in this example, the student added an alternate class just in case they were not able to, we were not able to fit in one of the students' classes that they are requesting into their schedule. Once the schedule changes are made, counselors will communicate to you that that schedule change has been made. And if there are any issues, we will call a student down or contact them to let them know that we may need to look at some alternate arrangements.
So in addition, students who signed up for alternate PE2 for the 24-25 school year will see it on their schedules in August. They will not see it on the schedule that is sent out on April 26th. Because it is a Canvas course, it is not an in-person class. The alternate PE2 will be in the trimester that the student has selected to correlate with their sport or marching band or guard season. As I said, students will not report to this class physically. However, they will be responsible to complete all assignments for the course in their Canvas account.
And some final thoughts and reminders for you as you review your schedules that you're receiving today on April 26th. Again, May 20th is the deadline to turn in any schedule change forms. As we said, there are some exceptions to our schedule change policy. If those schedule changes meet the policy, we may even make some changes during the fall building walkthrough in August. But again, remember that classes might be full or closed at that time. No schedule changes will be made once a trimester begins. This is something that is fairly new to us and something that we are going to be standing by. When a trimester begins, we want all students to be in their appropriate courses and schedules so that way they can start the class with their best foot forward and not have any changes during that first week. Again, any schedule change that meets the exception guidelines after May 20th must be made prior to the start of the new trimester. And again, classes will not be changed to accommodate requests for specific class periods, teachers, or lunches, only for the courses themselves. And finally, if you have any questions at all, please contact the counseling center or talk to your counselor in person. Whatever we can do to help, we are happy to do so. Thanks and have a great day.